Hare Krishna. Today our satsang is about the soul in you, how it is constituted, how to be situated in the self, and what are the symptoms for one who has situated in the self. So Lord Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter describes the symptoms of soul, and he also said that many people talk about soul, but they are not aware of the soul. They don't know the soul, still they talk. So let us try to understand with the descriptions of Sri Krishna what he wants to say. So Sri Krishna is saying that the soul is fixed, immovable, eternal, unchanging, and it is antimatter. Whereas the material body we are possessing is changing continuously, it is destructing, destroying according to time, and etc. So you can take that there are two elements, one is material, one is spiritual. Material elements are antimatter, anti-spiritual, and spiritual elements are antimatter. So both are quite opposite in nature, and we are regarded as Atma, self. We are of spiritual nature, we are not material nature. But because we are holding the material body and we are identifying ourselves with the mind, with the impressions of the mind, with thoughts of the mind, so we are all now at present situated in material consciousness, whereas we belongs to spiritual consciousness. So how to transfer ourselves from material consciousness to spiritual consciousness is today our discussion. So there are two paths Krishna explained in the Gita. One is of Shankaya system with knowledge. With the knowledge you can delete all that is material from your mind and get situated in the self. Because the unchanging in you is soul. So if you start deleting all the changing factors, what remains is the soul. So how to practice this? So you are getting associated with the material world, with mind and its thoughts. So once the flow of the thoughts is stopped, then what thing is left is consciousness. That consciousness itself is soul. It is unchanging in you. Everything in the body has changed since childhood to old age, but the consciousness is unchanged. But the factor is you are not getting situated in your own consciousness, and you are situated in the impressions of the mind that has been collected and stored in the mind, and they have entered into the mind in the way of thoughts. So if you can stop the flow of the thoughts, make your mind motionless, completely free from thoughts by practice of pranayama and other methods suggested, then definitely at once you can situate yourself in the soul, in your own consciousness. But in the 6th chapter, Arjuna declined this method because it is very difficult to curb the restless mind. Arjuna said it is quite possible to control the ocean, control the waves of the wind, but it is difficult to control the mind. Then this practice is quite difficult, but Krishna says if you rightly practice with detachment, then you can get it. But anyhow, for a common man like us, it is a difficult thing. So Krishna made one more path to become spiritual very easily. So because the Krishna is a source of spiritual and material worlds, he is totally spiritual and his potency is the highest of spirituality. So if you associate with Krishna through your mind and intelligence, immediately Krishna is saying in the 26th shloka of 14th chapter that immediately you can situate yourself in soul as well as super soul, the God. He is saying one who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcends the modes of nature and thus comes to the level of spiritualism. But here the question comes, how to become spiritually situated and associated with Krishna? So there are very two easy paths. First is chanting his name. His name is totally spiritual. So once you start chanting the Lord's name, you set yourself on the spiritual plane. But there is one condition here. Your thought should also be engrossed with spiritualism at that time. Otherwise, there will be no change in your consciousness. You will remain material conscious. Another path is like that. While chanting the name, if you remember the pastimes of the Lord, that is called Leelas of the Lord, what he has done when he is incarnated, then because all incarnations are totally spiritual consciousness, at once, if your mind is engrossed with all spiritual thoughts of Krishna, what he has performed as in his incarnation, then definitely you will automatically become a spiritual man and no materialism will affect you. So my humble request to all devotees is, let's start chanting his name, get your mind attracted to the Leelas of Krishna, and once your mind, you read it and understand the pastimes of Krishna, then material impressions will slowly be eradicated and you will be filled with spiritual thoughts, and thus you will be a totally spiritual consciousness man. That is the way to become spiritual from the existing materialism. So try to practice, my devotees, friends, so that this material consciousness, because if you are in material consciousness, then you will have to act with ego, and that ego is the source of all troubles to you. So chant Lord's name, read his pastimes, hear his pastimes, and lead a spiritual life. Thank you and Hare Krishna.